Hello, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. How are you today? Well, I'm wearing these glasses, which are reading glasses. I'm just going to have to pump them down a little bit. And the reason why I'm wearing them is because I didn't make up my face today, and I didn't want to look like a plain Jane. So I figured if I see everything bleary, wait a minute, this song won't leave me alone. Touch it. Touch it. Anybody want that thing? Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. How do you get a song out your head? How do you get a song out your head that says touch it?
You just gotta ignore it. It's a hard thing to do.
Oh my goodness, it's like touch it. Like touch out, please. Okay, well with that being said, how was your day at school, baby Crone?
My day at school was good.
Oh, well, it's always good for you. Let you tell it. My day was not a good day. It wasn't a bad day, but it wasn't the greatest day because when I go to the doctor's office, I don't like to wait. If I'm there on time, I give you 10, I give you 15 minutes. But when you have me waiting a whole hour, it's time for me to leave. And that bothers me because if I go to the doctor's office and you set an appointment and I walk in 30 minutes with no warning, you know what they're going to say? Sorry, can't see you. So my time is just as valuable. Well, now, I told my doctor off. I told their office off. They don't know about my station, but I told them off anyway. Thank you for listening, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. Well, with all that gibbly gobbly goop goop goop, you know, I'm in a mood. So you're just going to have to look at me with my face like this for now because I'm in a mood. And my mood is I'm going to read on Kim Kardashian and her very best friend, North. Woo, there are so many things I want to say. Woo! First, wanting to live our life through our children. Woo! Breathe. Take it from the diaphragm. Now, I know a lot, I'm just dealing with that right now. I know a lot of you out there says, where is Kanye? Kanye have tried to get this girl off of TikTok. This is not what Kanye wants for his daughter. But he has no power, really. Right? Mm-hmm. She has way more percentage. So I don't know if it's 80, like 80, what is it? 80, 10?
That would be
80, 20. Right, 80, 10, 80, 20. I don't know. But it's all in her favor. I mean, she's been kicked off of TikTok. But you got to understand, Kim is a fame whore. Point blank, period. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because there's a lot of people out there that's craving to be famous. I don't know like that. I don't know if I don't want that. So I guess I'm not craving for that. But there are people who are. And this is what she wants for her daughter. The thing that bothers me out of everything, they have all the money that could last 2 generations. You know, they all could buy like bookstores or you know, open up schools or, you know, there's so many things that they could do that could make money. You understand what I'm saying? But the tragedy of this story is they still crave the limelight. Even through your children, and it doesn't matter the cost. Because Kim is living her life through her daughter that a 42-year-old woman is saying a 9-year-old is her best friend. How do you think this is? Can you imagine the pressure? I have no words. So that's why I gotta read. You, baby Crone, do you have anything to say?
Oh, yes. It is very shocking to hear this from Kim Kardashian.
To hear what?
That she calls North her best friend. But it makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
You only ever see North with Kim. There is no North without Kim.
And another thing, it just shows me favoritism. And this is the little girl that her and Kanye really battle over from day one. There's a lot I could say about that, but I'm going to leave that alone. There's a lot of things I could say about a lot of things, but I can't. So I have to keep a lot of things to myself, as we all do when it pertains to children. Okay. So this is Kimberly living her life through her baby girl.
Believe it.
Here she is, the Queen of Swords. She's all up in that little girl's head. She's feeling that little girl. Remember, Kim is an air sign. So she's feeling, this is true to form. She is filling that little girl head up with everything. Sooner or later, I wouldn't even be surprised if this little girl may even feel a little bit anger towards her father. Here it is. Here is she. It is the Prince of Wands. The Page of Wands. And this is fire. And this shows me that in this, the mother is not in control of this baby fire. Because the baby is going to do, the baby is the North. Because the baby is facing this way, and the baby's going to do what the baby going to do. See what I'm saying? In my vision, it's faced the other way. So yeah, it's a baby, it's a mother, and she has authority. But at this point, Mama Bear thinks all this is cute. It's cute.
I just looked it up, and North is a Gemini.
So let me tell you what Kim is into. Kim is in for something way too big. This girl is a Gemini. What are you talking about? That means there are two of them. There is a positive and a negative. Now you Geminis out there may say, no. You have an unruly side of you. That's why you're twins. It is the night and the darkness. Give me another one, baby Crone, because I saw her mouth moving.
Another one would be like the positive and the negative.
Also, it would be man's higher nature and man's lower nature. Always combating until she learns, or whoever is the Scorpio, learn to rein it in and put the baby under subjection and become one. That is the job of the Gemini. Kimberly is a Libra. So she's balanced too, but she's an air sign, so is these. Now this Gemini, this is a different generation, so she's going to be very, very intelligent and shrewd. Because that's in the business nature of a Gemini. Because they got the dark side and they got that light side in them. And that light side, we all fall in love with him. Come on. We all be like, they know how to love you. They know everything. Oh, they good. But there is a dark side of a Gemini. That when they are angry or done, they could be done. Because they are air. They control the atmosphere. They're the head people. They are the ones that are the principalities of the air. Communication. I can say a lot of wonderful things about them. They could be a friend to a friend. You just have to know which one you're dealing with. So Kim have her hands full with a Gemini and a Libra, air on air, and Kanye, air on air. Oh my God. Oh my God. Peoples. Ooh, this is going to be a whole lot of shaking going on because you're not going to tell North what to do. And Kim is like, for me, I would not be teaching this little girl at that age, this is me in my house, to teach her to be a superstar. With intelligence like hers, you need to go somewhere and become a physicist, an astrophysicist, I don't know, a medical physicist, something that creates something. But no, you want your children to fall into the same, well, I don't know. Baby Crone, what do you think?
The Seven of Swords.
Baby Crone, what you thinking? Swords?
Yep, the Three of Pentacles.
Can you see it, Baby Crone?
Yes, I can. The Nine of Cups.
You all right, Baby Crone?
Yes. The Knight of Swords.
Okay. Come on, baby.
Page of Wands again. Page of Pentacles.
A lot of children here.
Oh, the Five of Cups came out again.
Five of Cups.
No, because I saw you drop it earlier when you were shuffling.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking for it.
The Hostote.
For now, that's all we're going to do. And we're going to go in. So you know I gave you the base about the powerful mother, the air. You see air and fire. So you see right there, by nature, they both are yang. Fire and air. They're like husband and wife or sister and brother in the element realm. What do you mean? Because fire it moves. It needs to move. And air moves. So air moves fire. So they are the yang because they are the powerful forces, because they are the only forces that rises up high. And yet they could be earth. You can feel air on earth. You can see fire on earth. And on I can go with that. But I feel like I'm teaching, so let me go on in a little bit more. So with that being said, you see the two elements here. And you see this little fire, this student of life, have her back turned on her mother. But her mother is teaching her to do what you want. Have your own way. Oh, doesn't this sound like the Smiths? Will and Jada Smith?
Yeah, you're right. Doesn't
it sound like their way of raising? Let your children think on their own. Let them do, let them be, let them. And all the media shows is how they resent their mother.
Yeah.
And their father. And the secret lives. But it isn't about them. So let me just go on back to the Kardashian and West. So, where did I leave off, baby girl?
Talking about North having her back towards
so she's not, you can't tell her nothing. Now already the family members has come and said North is going to be a problem. I think North have issues. North is spoiled with decadence. And North is 9 years old, and in that environment there is no one can do with North. Say what? The damage is done. What do you think? They're going to beat it out of her? No, you can't do that. Punish her to death? No, this is a little girl with power. Her father raising her to understand you are powerful. You're going to have to know how to do this. Her mother's raising her to be in the limelight, be in the fashion. But no one is really allowing the audience or people who we're like the Truman Show watching. They are the Kardashians and we the audience watching destruction. For anyone out there that has raised a child from birth to 22 years old, when they out of college, to go through it. I mean, and if you did it where they, or at least 18, where you literally raised them, whether it's male or female, alone or couple, it don't matter. If you've had that experience, raise your hand. And you raised them out of love. And you did the best thing you could do. You tell me you looking at this situation from your perspective and all you see is danger, 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 Real Robinson. Danger, danger, Kardashians. That's what I see. And I don't understand how you can put so, I know many of you are not going to receive what I'm going to say, but I don't know how so many of you could put so much love in such a tiny little thing. So much hope. Signing so many contracts. Making that person fat and filled and lost. What do a 9-year-old know about decadence? To be able to go on a stage and Katy Perry calls your name. And she asks, what do you want to be when you grow up? The decadence. Everything. What else should she say? Everything. This is a dashing out. This is a dashing out. And now you see it's coming back around again. In other words, whatever you all doing, you can run, but you sure can't hide. Whatever this is, this stuff is going to come back up and it's going to bite you. This what they're doing. And do I blame Kanye? I don't know if there's anything he can do, really. The power's in Kimberly's hand. I don't know. Because if there is, I've seen him scream, holler, and cry about his kids, especially North, who has pierced his heart. And he cannot override Kimberly. Kimberly has sold her soul to this beastly system. And she wants this for North. Now, she has 3 other kids. I'm not going to go there. Ooh, there's a lot here. They are just raising her with money and everything. And everybody know. You can have everything in the world and one day realize you lost. You're empty. Who are you? And you know, as a matter of fact, Paris Hilton went through something. And here is hope. All I can do is in all of this mayhem and all of that I see that is bugging my eyes because I have a heart for children. And I know there may be a lot of people out there that is just so against what I'm saying. Got ya. But as for me and my house, I think that a child should be a child. This is somebody that don't need, this is not like the Jackson 5. This is not like a struggling family, we're going to try to make, this is a family that is decadent, rich, wealthy. They can afford to let her be 15. Just 15. They can shade her from it. They doing it to the other one. This girl has been in the camera ever since she's been born. Such a travesty. But I see loss. I see loss. And everything they have and everything they are investing in Noah. Such a heavy, heavy, heavy burden for a 9-year-old. Baby Crone, questions? Yes. Was that too heavy? Was that sad? How did it make you feel, Baby Crone? Was it too much? Was it too dramatic? My heart aching because I see that.
You're getting the answers. I wanted to know, how does North feel in this situation?
My spiritual side says North don't even know how to feel. She's never had a chance to feel. It has always been that. So it's like, How does it feel to be you? You're asking me at 9 years old. Well, it feels normal. I haven't had time to work out my feelings. I don't know what feelings are yet. However, North is an intelligent little girl. Let's see what the card said. Understanding what I said. Let me turn him away from the back of Baby Crone. She's been looking at the card. Is that okay, Baby Crone?
Yes.
All right, I feel confident about this. Isn't that true? Didn't I just say that?
Yes, you did.
Here it is. This is the 9 of Wands. Here is somebody with a psychic blow. Too much. Too much. And all this person has is work troubles. Working troubles. In the back of this is nothing but hills, mountains. And this person is just leaning, looking. Where? Just too much. Too much fire. Too much energy. Too much poured in. Too much at one time. Too much fame. Too much famous people. Too much. Too many fashion shows. Too much to sit being pretty. She's starting to lash out. Yell. When she wrote the note, everybody thought it was cute. Now she's yelling, I'm only 9. This is not, what'd she say, Baby Crone? Paraphrasing.
Yes, paraphrasing. You're going to make a 9-year-old go blind because it was flashing paparazzi.
Listen to this. But that's because Kim says, I know my days are limited. Kim got a few more years. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a John Brown how beautiful she looks. She's just going to be a middle-aged lady. Word. Just a middle-aged, older lady. And so you're investing all of that in North. I would tell you, if it was me, who I would invest it in.
Who?
If you ask me. What's the other little girl name?
Chicago.
Chicago. Because to me, can I say what I want to say?
Mm-hmm.
She had the look. Is it all right that I say it?
Mm-hmm.
Was that terrible to say?
No.
Now, Chicago had the look to me. And out of those little boys, if this is what you want to do, North seems more, what's that word I want to use?
Androgynous?
Yes, but that. She's, yes, androgynous, sure. But she also seemed more masculine in her way. And is that okay? I mean, I don't want to say anything negative.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they say, I don't know who the hell they are, but they say we're not supposed to say anything about kids. And sometimes there's a whole lot you can see in a kid, and you really want to say it because you want to help the kid or maybe the mom, but you can't because we're not supposed to say anything. So we're just going to leave it alone. But this is all dealing with, this is Kim's best friend. The point is North Kim best friend?
That's a good question.
I don't even know what this means. The king? So that lets me know that North rule over Kim. In other words, what North wants, North gonna get. So no. How can we be friends? In this case, you see the queen is over the child. But now you see the child over the king with money and power. I'm telling you. You asked about the baby girl being what?
How does she like being in the limelight?
It's mentally exhausting. This is what it shows. This is the card show. That's the question. We'll look back at it. But either way, it's mental. It takes a toll. There is nothing back there but mountains or hills. It's an empty life. Mm-hmm. It's a life full of yourself. And it's like the way They running her out. This is the way she coming back in. Contracts, everything. Full, satisfied. This is a 9-year-old. I don't know. This is North ruling. Ruling what? Ruling whatever, having what she wants. I see loss, and I also see chaos. In all of this, I see chaos. And so this is why we need hope. That maybe hope can saturate or balance out the chaos, which Kanye and Kim can't do. In this, I would like to see, where's Kanye feeling in all of this?
25 minutes.
In this, I see Kanye is like, I'm paying the money, I get the money. Kanye's like, I want to take the path, I want to go through it, I want to do it, but he's saying this is hell. You see those mountains? He said it's a tough terrain, it's hard, it ain't easy. I have fought, I'm feeling this. I have fought, I have done everything I could to save my baby girl. And this was, and I'm getting a sense like, this is Kim's favorite because it's just Kanye's favorite. If that makes sense. Because I could make it more sense, but I just want that to marinate because I don't want to overstep my bounds and say something that that I shouldn't say. So I hope you can read between the lines. And so, yes, that's what I see. Yes, it's not about the money. He says, I got all the money in the world. I pay anything for my kids with no regret. He said, but I can't come but so close to him. Sad. So new beginnings is with his wife. And maybe, I don't know, Kim controls. Everything Kanye has done, this woman has put up a roadblock. And you all come with, well, he's mean, he crazy. He could be mean, crazy. He could be bat crazy. But at the end of the day, this man loves his children. And I know Kimberly loved them, but she loves them with a condition. Her love comes with conditions. And I know that she doesn't see it. It's like she have children, but it's like her children are pawns. Like you playing chess with your kids. I see trouble in this, and I see chaos at the boiling point of this. You have another question?
Why does Kim live through North?
Why do Kim live through North? Boredom. She don't have nothing else. She's got everything in the world, everything. Bored. But at this point in her life, Kim ain't got no man loving on her. Because when Kim was loving on, come on, let's keep it 100. When Kim was loving all up on Pete Davidson, she wasn't like that with with North. When she was loving up all with Kanye, you didn't hear that. I'm not saying that this is it, but you asked the question and the card's showing somebody that's got everything, the whole world at their hand. So it's like, this is my best friend. I can focus all my love and start back putting my dreams and my hopes and my desires in her. Why? Because a 9-year-old definitely doesn't have it. So she's going to make a little Kim. A little Kim cat. Have another question?
How is North and Kanye's relationship?
Here's the same card. Only thing this is sitting out, just looking at it, it just seems like this card is like leaning, like it's just trying to work it out. Looking at the road ahead. Looking at the road, looking at the water, just stormy ships, just their relationship right now isn't good. But it isn't bad. It's just not enough time, or it's a block in there. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, and the struggle could be with the mother. But it's a looking out. Here she's looking out. She's looking out. They side by side in this. Look at this. She's looking out. Yeah, look at that. She's looking up, but she's got the world in her hand. He's looking up, he's like in barren land. But he's looking at the ocean and water, and that means turbulence. This is turbulence. She's got water too, but her water is calm because she's in control of this. His water's got ships, and this ain't so calm in the background. He got a lot of stuff going on, ships, and so he's looking out, wanting to make things better, wanting to get out there and really do it, but he's limited with his daughter. That's what the cards are saying. And again, everything I say is allegedly. I'm just reading the cards, my people. I'm just reading the cards. Everything I say is allegedly. And on top of that, I don't know these people. I never met them a day in my life. Just saying that so you know, because, and all at the same time, I'm not saying my readings are wrong. Judge for yourself. That's all I'm saying. You have another question we could fit in? Well, I want to know, how is this whole thing going in? I'll put this there, but how is this whole thing, how is all this going to work out? How is it all going to work itself out? If you don't stop it already. Look at the ships now, it's really turbulent. Look at that. It's really turbulent. And this person's like, I don't know what to do. All this money, all this fame, all of this, just, whoo, and turbulence. Indecisiveness. And yet, here we have the king in control of all of it. But look at the king. The king seems like he's out of control. Why? Look like storms and birds and trees. This look like the king don't know what to do. Seems like the king is out of control. As a matter of fact, this king don't even have a scepter. That king is just done. What do you mean? Don't know what to do. She ain't gonna know what to do. The queen. He was the king. They ain't gonna know what to do. Just done. Just done. With Kanye where in the background, where she wanted him. Doing whatever he can. Maybe in 5 or 6 years, maybe he'll be thinking differently. I don't know. But I know right now, I wish them nothing but the best. I just think it's just my opinion after this reading. I feel stronger than ever that this is too much to put on any child. Even the palace, or what do you call it, in England? The royal family shield their children. Even Beyonce, I mean, she's pushing black, what's the little girl?
Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy. But even she's not like aggressive like that. And she's pushing Blue Ivy too. I just ain't do a read on that yet. Because she's not out here like Kim Kardashian. I give her that. But Kim is like turbo booster. You shall be famous. You shall carry on the legacy. You shall carry on the name of the KKKs. Isn't that what they call themselves?
I sure
Kim,
hope not.
Kardashian, Kim, Khloe, Courtney, Kylie, and Kendall.
The 5 Ks.
The KKK. Well, say. Mm-hmm. And they are at the Ks.
Yes, they are.
And you got to understand, North is above. So she's going up. She's looking at this. She's going to do her thing. Let's just hope she has a good heart. And let's just hope that she has the heart of love. And let's just hope that she just have a heart of peace. And let's just hope that inside of all of this that her mother say, you shall be, that she may grow up and says, Mama, I don't want this. It's not my life. This is your life. Maybe. Or maybe she'll eat it up and become just like her mother. Who knows? We'll check it out in another couple of years when the little girl is 13. But right now, I just had to read on Kim and her best friend. I hope you enjoyed this read, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. What did you think about it, baby crone?
Yes, it was good. We got an insight, well, at least I got an insight on how Kim and North's relationship is.
And that's all I'm doing. I'm just opening up the curtain and I'm just peekabooing in because I'm nosy like that. And I just want to peek in and see what the cards say. Again, everything I say is allegedly, but you decide for yourself.